they decided to roll up to New York City? I showed up to New York City to pick up the Canal Street vendors, but they weren't expecting all these New Yorkers to join in on the streets and start following them and chanting and calling them names and giving them the finger. They weren't expecting that because New York is different. You thought that it was going to be like Portland. You thought the New Yorkers are going to be wearing inflatable costumes and doing the cha-cha slide outside, but you were wrong. You were wrong because New York started pulling up in full force and they were coming out of everywhere. They were coming out of businesses. They were coming out of their jobs to form this mob around the ICE agents. And the ICE agents had to walk back to their little van and retreat back into the building because they were scared. Because they were scared. This ain't Portland, papi. This ain't California. This is New York. And you're going to find out, okay? You're going to find out what it's like to be persecuted, okay? New Yorkers ain't going to put up with this. And every day that you're there, there's going to be more. There's going to be more New Yorkers, and they're going to come out, and they're going to yell shame, and they're going to give you the finger, and they're not going to tolerate you being in their city, okay? What you think this is? No, papi, you found out today. Did you guys see what happened to...
Shalom, shalom, giving all honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and to the elect. This your brother Ra'aya, back with another video. And y'all, I was just looking at this. I made a previous video about this, but I was just looking at this one and it just kind of reminded me of that movie Bushwick, where a military was coming, compassing about Jake in Bushwick in New York, and all hell was breaking loose there. And I'm like, this is almost like the beginning of that movie Bushwick. First, it's like this with the ICE officers, but once the actual military decides to step, because they're gonna have to, especially in a big city like New York City. You know, they're going to have to. And I'm just like, man, they don't really know what's about to hit them. Then plus they got all of this. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at Jake all on the corner and all this, right? This is about to be a catastrophe. And look like Jake was about to start fighting. And yeah, they did. Yeah. Start fighting in the video. So... But let me Salakia.
Get back! Back up! Get back!
He's pressed! He's pressed! Stand up for your neighbors. Don't let this fascist state take us over.
See, these women, you know, although they're out there for the cause, they gonna get fucked up. They gonna really get fucked up. They like, and men, I'm starting to notice that the temperature, I'm checking the temperature of men nowadays, and I'm like, they're getting more and more fed up with these dumbass women out here. Not all of them, but majority of these women, they are out of control, and we're coming into a time where that's not going to even be tolerated. You know, that's not going to be tolerated at all. Like, and they're going to have to get it together, because Isaiah 4:1 is going to end up coming to pass. Like, Isaiah 4:1 is not there for no reason. 7 women should be with 1 man. Right? So when they, you know, they're going to have to get themselves together. But, you know, we already know that most of these women are majority of women are going to be the ones who die, who get deleted in the times of Jacob's trouble. Well, first, it's more women than men anyway. I believe it's 14 women to 1 man, I think. You see this? Jake is starting to step up to the officers. So, you know, pretty soon when they start getting that courage to be like, fuck it, we about to go toe to toe with them. It's about to be all anarchy come out here.
No, I'll take him. You're gonna fucking hurt people.
What the fuck are you assholes doing?
And then, you know, it's Edomites out there leading the bullshit. And they really be the ones who how do you say, rile Jake up to get them to go out there to be on this bullshit. And all it's doing is showing DJT in them like, yeah, we gotta go a little bit harder because New York, it's a big city. I can hear him now. It's a big city. We have to go to New York and all this dumb shit he be on. Like we're gonna have to have more military, bring more military. And you be like, man, come on with that shit, man. But he gonna come in there and they gonna do great harm. The devil gonna come down with great wrath, right? You know, the cruel Lord, right? Isaiah 19. So and look, in the movie Bushwick, these type of things like this garbage can and all that, this was on fire rolling down the street. So it's like when you see these things, like me looking at the imagery, I'm just going back to the movie. And I wish I could pull up this movie without it. I probably can through here. Bushwick movie. Is they're gonna show some of the? I just need them to show some of the trailer to it. Not even a trailer, like some of the imagery to the movie. Is this it? No, that's not it. So I'm gonna just go back because okay, I'm gonna show it.
He's pressed.
But yeah, it's many of these videos where
New York shit! New York shit! No human is illegal! Sanctuary for all! New York shit!
and then look, I believe this is AI. This is definitely AI. And then look, it's getting so AI is getting so good to where if you didn't fully pay attention, you would have fell for this. People would have fell for this.
New York shit! New York shit!
But look, how did AI predict that this would happen before it even happened? Look, it's this is at 10:25, right? They didn't even get there, I believe, until the 29th. So when AI did this,
Illegal! Sanctuary for all! New York shit! Back it up! New York shit! New York shit!
and it's crazy because that's exactly what they did too when they got out there. They did the same type of shit. All right. All right, it's going down. What she got to say?
It's 3:30 in the morning. I heard about a raid that almost took place on Canal Street yesterday. I wasn't in the city. I was working further up in the state at job number.
But that's pretty much it, y'all. With that, I'm going to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom, y'all. On to the next one.
Two. These guys had massed something around 600 ICE agents to swarm through Canal Street. 600 ICE agents. Yeah. Before they got out of the parking garage. And here we go. New Yorkers swarmed that shit. We swarmed it. because people were shopping downtown, and